Today we're in Alabama Music Office Studios and we are with
Sweet Tea Trio.
all right, and that consists of
Victoria Camp. I'm from here in Tuscaloosa.
okay.
My name is Kate Falcon. I'm from Gadsden, Alabama.
And I'm Savannah Coker from Chelsea, Alabama, Birmingham area.
All right, and how did you three get together?
We all met each other through a mutual vocal coach in Birmingham.
His name was Steve Pennington.
Steve Pennington, yes. And he assigned us a song one day to learn and put us in a room together and said, learn this song.
And said sing. With me and Kate had never sang with anybody else before. So
Yeah.
it was just,
We were all individual artists.
Yeah,
so
we didn't know what to do.
I was the only one with the experience of singing other people because I was in the praise and worship team at my church. And so I learned harmonies from that. And then when we got together, I taught them how to sing harmonies. And here we are.
All right. Well, how did you first get into music?
Individually, I think we all got into music in different ways. I personally moved from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Gadsden, Alabama in the 4th grade and started singing in church, and then I entered a competition to open up for Travis Tritt, and I ended up winning that competition as an 11-year-old, and I got off the stage that night and I looked at my daddy and I said, when can I do that again? And that's when I got bit with the music bug. That's when I knew I wanted to sing like forever, the rest of my life.
Yeah, and I think Kate and Savannah started a little earlier than me, but when I first got into singing, I guess it was kind of it was the inner artist within me screaming to be let out. I had been a competitive swimmer for 9 years, and I think I stopped swimming when I was 16, so I had been swimming a good while. And I told my parents, I said, I really want to try something different. And I had been classically trained on the piano since I was 7. And I said, y'all should get me a guitar. No, Victoria, we're not getting you a guitar. You got to get better at the piano. And I said, in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'll show them. I'm gonna do something cool. And what I did was that I took my mom's old '67 Alvarez that I don't even know if Mom and Dad knew that it existed anymore. And I restrung it with some nylon strings and I learned a song. And I said, hey, Mom and Dad, if I learn a song on the guitar, will you get me lessons? And both of them were like, yeah, sure, baby. I brought that guitar out there and I sang them a song. And sure enough, they said, okay, we'll get you in lessons. And that's where it all started for me. I was about 13, I think.
And then my sister sang, and having an older sister, you want to be just like her, so I just tried to follow in her footsteps. And when I was in middle school, I entered my very first competition, and I won it, the school talent show, and that's where it started for me. Nice short story.
All right. Do you remember your first gig?
Together as
Yes.
a trio?
Together.
Was it the secret?
Yes, it was at Wordplay. It was at Wordplay the next day after Steve said, you
Oh,
can
that's
learn this
right.
song.
Yes.
He said, Steve Pennington put us in the room and said, sing, learn this song, because we had a gig the next day and he wanted us to sing at it. So we learned it, and the next day we sang at it, and it was at Wordplay in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, and we sang in the hallway. And
Yes,
somebody
and I still
videoed
have
us.
that video. Yeah, I
Yeah.
still have it on my computer, the very first time we ever sang it. Anyway, it was at Wordplay in Alabama. We just sang that one song. We didn't sing anything else. It was just that one
Just
song.
Hello
If you
Hills.
consider that as a gig, we didn't get paid for it, so...
But that's the only song we knew.
Yeah.
And we practiced it in the hallway, practice. We had people come by and video, hey, can I videotape y'all? We're like, I guess, I don't know, sure. And I don't know about y'all, but I was so nervous that night. Oh my goodness, my stomach was just in a knot, because I'd never sung a high harmony with somebody up on a stage before.
Yeah,
so
at the time, she didn't even know what a harmony was.
I didn't even know what a harmony was until Savannah told me. So it was just, for me, it was just like, oh my goodness, this is about to happen. I'm gonna sing. Oh, I hope I know the notes right. I hope we all can sound good together. But
It came together well.
It came together really well.
It's almost a surreal moment.
Yeah, it's a God thing. It just kind of,
sure.
the stars aligned and we came together.
We got on that stage and it automatically, I feel like, felt
It
like
clicked.
family.
Yeah.
Serendipity.
Yeah, it was serendipity. Yeah, that's a great word.
All right.
To describe.
One of those, it had to be. What do you see for the future for Sweet Tea Trio?
We hope to be going on world tours one day,
Yeah.
getting CMA awards and Grammys.
We have those dreams about winning things and touring the world, but I think really what we see with each other, at least, is being able to impact people's lives. And before we get on stage, every single time, we always say, please help us at least touch one person's life in the audience with our music. And that's something, that's really what we want to do, is be able to touch somebody's life, whether we're going on world tours or, just traveling around the South, whatever.
We would definitely rather impact one person's life than sing to 20,000 people.
Absolutely.
And not touch anybody's.
Yeah, and not touch anybody's.
And like, I remember I heard a quote from Charlie Daniels, and I base my music career, every time I get up on stage, my mindset, I base it off of this quote, and my daddy told me it. And it's, he was going to a show one night, and everybody had told him, there's going to be 5,000 people there, 10,000 people there. It's going to be a huge crowd. And he gets there, and as his set starts going on, he gets there and he realizes, first of all, there's not but maybe 15 people in the crowd. And I kid you not, that's how over-exaggerated his expectations were. And he gets in the crowd, starts singing, and after the show, somebody interviewed him, asked him, Charlie, how do you feel without all of those people that you expected to be there? How did you get up on stage and perform like you did? He said, I'm not playing for the ones who aren't there. And I think about it as that, our fans and the people who are out in the crowd and everything, we want to impact them and get them, reel them in so they'll listen. And we want to make music that the songs impact them in a way that other artists have impacted us. People like the Dixie Chicks and Little Big Town and just stuff like that. We want to give people that good feeling.
Okay, are you writing your own songs?
Yes, we are writing.
Okay, which comes first, the lyrics or the music? Or do you have a combination?
Usually we'll come up with like the main idea of the song, and then we're like, okay, she'll just start playing the guitar, and we'll just kind of sing a melody, and that's how usually it starts out. Then we put words to the melody and base it around the main idea that we talked about in the beginning.
Okay.
Sometimes it changes.
Yeah.
However you're feeling
we
that day.
call it ocean, fish, bluefish. So I usually come up with the main idea, she comes up with the lyrics, and then she tweaks them, usually.
I'm the little details.
Yeah, she's little details. Yeah.
All right. And musicianship, do you all play instruments?
We do.
We all do. Yes.
Okay.
I play guitar in the band, and Kate plays ukulele.
And I play the mandolin. But the cool thing about it is that we can all play each other's instruments, so we can just pass it if we wanted to.
Switch it up.
All right. That's unique.
Thank you.
That's really unique. I've already asked you where you're going. Is there anything you want to say? I mean, we can edit this thing any kind of way you want. I mean, it's our toy, so.
We can talk about this country nation.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
Well, recently in country music, we personally want to be the next females in country music, like we've said, and have an impact on people. And we feel like country music is definitely shifting from what it has sounded like in the past year and a half. Most people call it bro country because it's very male dominated. Yeah. Country music has been recently, especially radio music has been very male dominated, and
they call it bro country, like you said earlier.
And they call it bro country. So we have named our fan club the Cis Country Nation.
Yes, for girls, we're bringing women in country.
Yeah, we'd like to see that. Have more ladies in country music, because I mean we respect all of the male artists and we think they're all very talented, and we already love them with all of our hearts, but we're ready to see some ladies up there on that stage and representing some girl power, but also having all those male fans as well. And
so our fan club is called Cis Country Nation,
and you can join it on our website, which is Sweet Tea Trio.
www.sweettreetrio.com.
Yeah.
All right. You don't want to be those girls that sing songs for the crowd that goes to mud bogs and wears Confederate flags. That's redneck country.
We'll sing to whoever wants to listen.
I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what they're wearing, what their what they're not wearing.
Yeah.
Understandable, but
We'll
the
certainly
groups
do better.
that's coming out to shoot right now are redneck partying people. You know, they won't last long, but that's what the coattails you're riding.
Yeah, and I think that what we're trying to do is give a little different flavor to the industry. You know, right now, you know, when I listen to the radio, if a chick comes on the radio, a girl, it's a treat for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh, Maddie and Tay, oh, I better turn it up. Oh, Carrie Underwood, I better turn it up. Because it's like, to me, it's like that's just, hearing, I guess it's because I'm a girl, I can relate more to the girl power, but I think that's awesome. And like they said, we're singing to whoever wants to listen.
Well,
and, you know, three of us were raised in the South. You know, we have an immense amount of Southern pride. And we like to keep God in the middle of it, you know, so we try and impact people with that,
too. We're going to stay with the country roots, and we don't mind Confederate flags, but we don't mind anything else. We're open to everything.
I feel like that goes along with our fan club, because people ask us often, well, what's your main fan age? And we always say there really is none, because it's from little kids, and we're holding babies and kissing little kids.
To old grandmas.
Yeah, to elderly people and parents. We want to be the girls that parents want to bring their kids to the concert and say, yeah, let's go to a Sweet Tea concert. Let's load up, have a family trip, and go see Sweet Tea. Yeah. Not just, you know, appeal to the older people or only the younger people.
It's kind of like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. She appeals to everybody and anybody.
Yeah,
any age, any gender, any like belief.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Kate said, like we want to be the girls to where the parents say, you know, you want to be like them. Baby girl, you want to be like them. Because we had, our show, we opened up for Diamond Rio in Gadsden. And this father, his little girl was saying something like, oh, Daddy, I want to be like them. I want to be just like them one day. I want to sing, blah, blah, blah. And he said, you know, darling, those are the kind of girls you want to be like. And yeah, that gets you right here because you know you're doing something good, you know?
Yeah, when you get daddy's approval.
Yes.
Of someone else's daddy, not
just your own.
Yeah.
All right. That's great. I really enjoyed this.
We have
And,
to.
best of luck. And,
Thank you.
We'll see you on stage.
See you around.
September 12th.
I know.
Yeah,
Facebook. We have Sweet Tea Trio. Facebook. You follow us on
Instagram,
there.
Twitter, and a Snapchat now.
We just got Snapchat.
Today.
Yeah, and we got a show this Saturday,
Here,
September
Tuscaloosa.
12th, here in T-Town. It's on Jug Factory Road at Eat My Beats, and it's a benefit for this woman named Hope Cassidy, and she's just a ray of sunshine in everybody's life. It's a benefit for her and her family, so we're going to be the headliners, and the show starts at 7. It's tickets are for pre-order for $10 on our website if you want to go get them, and then $20 at the door. Cotton Box Road is also playing, so it's going to be a really, really cool night.
It's going to be light show. It's going to be fun. We're excited. Yeah.
All right. And you didn't mention Megan McMillan.
Oh my gosh, she's a doll. On the way here, I was on the phone with her trying to find this place.
We got lost.
And I was
It was
like,
our first time coming to this kind of stuff without a parent like in the car helping us, so we got to be adults today, and it didn't really work out.
and
we got here.
Figured it
yeah,
out.
and I called her. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call Megan. She'll know what to do. She'll help me. I was like, girl, I don't know where I'm at. She's like laughing. She said, okay, you're gonna go to this street, and I was all the way down there. I didn't even
She's
know.
not good at explaining. She's like, well, I'm at this street, and you know, there's this lane. I'm like, tell her what street you're on. You got to be more
She
specific.
helped me. She's like, did you find it okay? I was like, yes, I found it just fine. So she's a doll. I love her to death. She's a great writer too. Great writer.
She'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Come
She
see
will.
us.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.